the entire, everything karma does is about relationships.
Yeah.
And I realized that maybe like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
That this is not about a transaction of money, which is a relationship. This is not about how many plots we have, which is a relationship with the earth. You know, it's at the core of everything. Relationships is our currency at karma. And the bigger karma, you know what I mean? When people use that word, it's all about that. It's all about, again, investing, but it doesn't have to be investing financially. Investing means energy, it means engaging, it means being accountable, being held accountable, and kindly holding others accountable too. And we've gone through a big change in the last year at karma, and one of the biggest things we've really realized is starting with our relationship and making sure boundaries are clear right here. Friendships are clear, you know, and just being honest and open and going with the flow of things. And I think that we realize at these root stages we need to have that good so that the rest of the relationships will follow that suit. And then the external ones are because of that multi-stakeholder model, it's all about relationships. We realize we don't just deal with one kind of person or one kind of relationship, we deal with many. The way people engage or disengage is all about that. And so the multi-stakeholder format for us represented that the best, but there's a reason there's not a lot of them. And it's because relationships are hard to manage, they're hard to talk about, they're hard to put as the currency of something, because currency is usually this. And so for me, I don't know if you have anything to add, but I think relationships are the key, and they're the main source of how we thrive. And when we fall, they're also usually at the center of why we've fallen.
Yeah, I think the relationships too, like as long as we have a solid base, it just keeps getting more and more. Like more people come on board. It's just those relationships have to maintain themselves when things get really rough. It seems like relationships crumble and people don't want to really, partners, you know, the whole broad spectrum of people working really closely, and even consumer-based things, like people who would rent garden plots and things like that. When things get bad, it's those partnerships and relationships kind of go away. And just like if anything's good, people want to be a part of the good, they don't want to be part of the bad. So we're trying to build those relationships where it's like, if we're going to be in a relationship, we gotta tread through the muck together and through the daisy flowers together, you know, like it's got to be that balance.